The cowardly actions of organizations like GoFundMe is just more evidence that a parallel economy must exist. There's going to basically need to be two of everything. GoFundMe, banking organizations, large corporations, technology companies, service-based companies have proved that if you have a differing viewpoint on the world, if you have a differing ideology, that you are not welcome here. In order for a truly free market to exist and for human beings to evolve and grow, there needs to be a level playing field. Differing ideologies and different understandings of how the world moves need to be able to compete equally. The measure of a true friend is where they exist in a time of crisis, not where they exist in a time of calm. What GoFundMe has done and what these other large organizations have done is prove that when their back is up against the wall, when the times get tough, that they will cower to the mob. I hope that they understand that people don't forget. By taking away the money that was intended for these peaceful organizers in Canada, what they're essentially saying is that they're going to wield their false sense of temporary power to say that our opinion means more than the opinion of hundreds of thousands of people. They took $10 million in donations at an extremely crucial time, and then just like that, they're going to steal it and take it away. At first they said, oh, if you don't apply for a refund by such and such a date, then we're going to help determine where they get distributed to. That's not how it works, guys. We will not forget this. After tons of people online started to cry foul, post about it, and suggest that people start applying for chargebacks, all of a sudden they said, okay, we'll refund it directly to your account. Which if they truly believed that what they were doing was right and just, they would have done that straight from the gate. Too late! These organizations have a false sense of power. These dweebs in their ivory towers are just saying, well, I'm just going to decide. They're differing than my ideology. We're just going to shut you down. We're just going to delete you. And we have seen this happen time and time again over the last 24 months. But interestingly enough, we happen to be very resourceful. People that believe in freedom and know that what they are fighting for is right and just. They have a great way of being clever. When their back is up against the wall, that's when they do their best work. So all I have to say to organizations like GoFundMe and all of the cowards who have decided that their opinion matters more than being a free and open market service, realizing that maybe they don't know better than the vast majority of people, coming up with fake excuses like, oh, it's because of violence, or they're doing this, or whatever justification they have for doing something that is insanely unjust. We see you, and again, we will not forget this. The winds of time will change what happens for you. And we will not let this rest. Because in the end, the truth always rises to the top. Good always perseveres. Because people that understand that what they're fighting for is right are relentless. They can never be stopped. You will never be able to fight what is right, what is good, what is just, what is fair, and what is free. Like all things in life, we have to understand that a temporary setback is an inexpensive lesson because the human spirit is undefeated and we are on offense now. Playing defense against a tidal wave of the truth is a losing battle. They say create your own social network, and then we do, and then they delete it. They say create your own parallel economy, and then we do it, and then they try to shut it down. They say create your own movement, and then we do it, and then they shut it down. Not for long. Because the thing that all these organizations and the people that run them get wrong is that they think that we're stupid, when in actuality we're hyper intelligent, and they grossly underestimate our capacity, and that is where they've made their greatest misstep. Even just in the example of GoFundMe, they allowed organizations to raise money for things like Chaz Chop, for all of the obviously and objectively violent things that occurred last summer. You had news anchors standing on a block while a building was in flames. You had people lose their life. You had tremendous loss, not only private loss, business loss, public loss. You had people losing their life and burning and destruction and all of that. But no. You can go out and march in the street during this health crisis as long as it's for the right reasons, as long as we agree with you. You know what we have now that people in the past didn't? We have the internet. So enjoy your false sense of power. Enjoy your temporary position at the top of the food chain because you've gone one step Two-step, 100 steps too far. The people will not forget this. We will vote with our feet. We will vote with our money. We will vote with our attention. And these people that are in these positions of power, not for long. These people that are walking the halls of power, making unjust rules and throwing them at the rest of us, not for long. Take notice, fam, because we are not going to forget this, and we will never stop. And this is a message to all of the entrepreneurs and freedom-loving patriots of this world. Let this be a sign. This is your moment. Start businesses to create this parallel economy. The competition is ripe. We need you. We want you. We need you to lead. It has never been more prevalent. It has never been more obvious that your position of leadership in this moment is needed. We all need to put in our effort. We all need to step up and do our position in this whole grand scheme, because the winds will change and it will be our turn. And when we are in control of this operation, we will never do the terrible things that they have done. And that's why we will persevere.